Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kasturi and I do a lot of videos on reading vlogs, wrap-ups, book recommendations and other bookish videos. Today is a reading vlog which I am super excited about because I'm finally reading The Only One Left by Riley Sager. I have been meaning to read this book for so long now because it is like such a controversial book in the sense that people love it until the very end, and this is one of those books that has like pages after pages twist, and you either like it or I think you completely hate it. And I think majority opinion is that they absolutely like lose interest by the last 10% because there's just so many twists, there's so many different revelations. So I'm super excited to find out what I think about this book. So we are gonna get into this. I'll read like I think up to a significant point and then I'll update you guys. I think I haven't updated you guys about what this book is. So this is about this caregiver named Kit. She's assigned this task to go and take care of this person named Lenora. And Lenora Hope is basically suspected for murdering her entire family, like her parents and her sister. But there was no evidence as such, so she was not prosecuted. But everyone believes that she has killed her family and Kit is scared. So when she reaches there, Lenora finally wants to reveal what happened on the day of the murder, and Kit is here to listen to it. So the premise sounds so good because I love any book that deals with this particular caregiver or a nurse, someone going to like take care of someone who, we know that cannot walk or cannot talk, cannot really do anything. So I just feel like it's very eerie because like we as a reader know whatever that the caregiver is going through. We don't know if Lenora can actually speak, can actually walk, can actually talk or not. And this gives such Verity vibes. There's so many books that I can actually like compare this, where there's Verity, where also the girl has to go over to Verity's house, and Verity was someone who was like got into an accident and couldn't walk or talk or basically move at all. And this also reminds me of The Turn of the Screw, which is like a very classic horror novel. It also reminds me of the English movie The Others. And I don't know, I just love this whole premise. And I've read like around like 80 pages. And so far, this is not crazy fast-paced, but I'm invested in the story. We see that something has happened in Kit's past. We haven't got into that part, what had happened, and she's just reached this mansion. I think it's called Hope's End, Lenora Hope. So it's called Hope's End, and she's meeting all the staff who works at Hope's End, and finally she is meeting Lenora, and she's going to like start. I mean, Lenora cannot talk or walk or communicate, and Kit is trying to like figure out how does she, like talk to this person. The staff there actually have devised it because Lenora's like right side is completely paralyzed. So every time Lenora has to say yes, she like taps twice with her left hand, and if she has to say no, then she just taps once. And I think it's really like creepy. What Riley Sager does the best is just make a book very creepy. Like, it's not really horror, there's no ghost as such, but you're just still like kind of creeped out and you're really invested in knowing what happens. So yeah, I'm hoping this book picks up pace, and I really hope that, I end up liking it because the last book that I read by Riley Sager, which was Lock Every Door, I did not enjoy it. So I'm really hoping I like this book. Okay, so 150 pages into this book, and I am really enjoying this. I'm really liking the character of Kit. I think she's not like crazily unique because you have read a lot of characters like that. But I like the fact that, she is one of those smart characters and not like a dumb protagonist who doesn't know what's going on. She's aware of her surroundings. She's very cautious. She hears these noises and, her instinct is to find out what's going on. She's suspecting everyone, including Lenora. There's something's just off, something's wrong. I like the fact that, we get a smart protagonist because you as a reader would also suspect everyone. And I do have my theories, but I want to read a little bit more and then like solidify that. And I might actually discuss that in this video. I will put up a spoiler prediction warning before I actually speak about it. But for today, I think might go out. I think we are going for a movie tonight. So I don't think I'll be able to read a lot or update you guys much. But I think we'll be going out in a while and might watch a movie or I don't know, roam around the city. And yeah, once I've read a bit more, I shall update you guys. Hi guys, so we just got back home. We plan to go for a movie. And oh my god, we went for Abigail. I've been like really excited for this movie since I've seen a review by this channel called Spooky Astronaut. She does this amazing horror movie reviews, and she talks about like different horror movies, like international ones, translated, just a lot of horror stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna link her channel down below if you want guys want to go and check her out. But I was super excited to watch this movie. And as you guys know, I do not like watching any trailer of any movie. I like to just go into them blind. I feel the experience is more enhanced if you do that. So we went for Abigail, and I had no idea, absolutely no idea, like what this movie was about. And I highly, highly recommend you guys go watch it. It's really fun, and I don't want to give anything away, but I will say it starts off with this group of people trying to kidnap this kid, and she's like a ballerina. She does this ballet, and yeah, the movie goes from there. And I suggest don't watch anything, don't read up anything about this. Just go and just experience the fun. So I really liked it. I think I'll give it like a solid 4 on 5. And yeah, I do want to like make like a horror unpopular opinion video where I talk about books and movies and everything horror. Yeah, so I really, really recommend this movie. I hope you guys really watch it and really, really enjoy it. We also picked up some KFC for dinner. So I'm just gonna get changed and then have some KFC, and then we're gonna go to bed because we are very tired, we're hungry and tired. And I'll give you an update about the book and everything tomorrow once I'm up. So I have completed 300 pages of this book, and I think I have like 80 pages more to go. And I have heard literally in all reviews that the last 10% of the book is just twist, and just whiplash and just crazy, insane things happening. So I'm really excited for this. I do want to film as I'm reading because I want my genuine shock to be registered on the screen. I want you guys to see. And I have heard that there's a very last twist. So far, the book is really, really good. It's very fast paced. I had to literally force myself to put it down. I think once you finish like the initial 100 pages, you are just like non-stop, like you cannot stop reading it. And then I think the final 10% happens, which is like a big letdown for everyone. Such books where majority of the people do not like it, and you know, when everyone's like, oh my god, what was the last 10%? Sign me up. I want to find out what was that last 10%. So I'm really excited. I'll be finishing this book today and hopefully give you guys a proper review tomorrow. I don't want to disclose again too much because I feel like I don't want to give out any spoilers. So far we have here and there few, not really twist, but just revelations, and some of them are interesting, but I want to see how all of it ties together. I love the fact that Riley Sager just maintains this eerie atmosphere. Like you don't know if there is like something supernatural, is it a ghost, or you know, is it just it's a little creepy, which I really, really like. And I'm reading this mostly at night, so I think that also enhances the experience. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I am very excited to find out what happens at the end. I do have some of my theories, but I've heard there are multiple twists. So I have like an overall theory of what's happening. So let's see if I have called a twist or not. I will put a spoiler section at the end and discuss it. Or maybe I just want to keep the spoiler free. We'll see. So I am cooking dinner today and I'll be making chili paneer. So let's cook and then we shall get back to reading. So I've settled in with my book and let's read the last 70-80 pages together and let's just see what twist we have, if I hate them, if I like them, if I'm just completely enraged by them. We also have Menak here playing video games. So he's playing games, I'll be reading this book and let's begin. Okay, so I'm quickly like popping in just to talk about my theory because that is a trend with these reading vlogs. So I'm gonna just pop up like a spoiler here in case it comes true and I don't know if you guys are spoiled. But what I think is that Lenora, from whose perspective we're reading this story, I don't think it's her. I think it's her sister who survived and pretending to be Lenora. I mean, there's a theory I've had for like the last 100 pages. But honestly, if that is one of the twists, it would be predictable. But that's what I think. We'll see what happens.
We shall see.
Okay, so I finally finished reading The Only One Left. And what the hell was that? I don't even know. Twist, revelation at the end. I have so much thoughts and it's like 12:30. So I'm gonna like talk about this properly tomorrow. So much things happening at the end. And I did call some of the twists, but the ending, let's talk tomorrow. So it's the next day. Let's talk about The Only One Left by Riley Sager. I still don't know what happened at the end because it just doesn't make sense to me at all. There is like, I think around 7-8 twists in total. Or like, let's call it revelations. And I think I called like 3 of them. The other one just, it's not like it, you cannot see it coming because it just doesn't make sense. I just feel like it was just thrown off just to like shock you a little bit. And then something happens at the very, very end, which just doesn't make sense at all. Like, I don't even know how to say it without like giving anything away. But I understand when everybody like said that this is just doesn't make sense, like the ending twist especially. I completely agree with it. I completely agree with all the YouTubers who have been talking about the twist in this book. I feel the same way. I feel like the ending was so unnecessary. We could have just ended like right before that, whatever was like revealed, whatever was spoken. I was still on board with that, but until the very end, when just some random things happen, just doesn't make sense to me. I like when the book is left a little bit like, I wouldn't say loose ends, but just slight sprinkle, making the readers think. And it just tied up way too neatly. I felt so many things happened like according to convenience. And just, I don't like books when like, suddenly so many revelations happen and it's just so convenient. So yeah, I don't know honestly how to rate this book. It was going solid 4 before like those ending few twists happened. So I am thinking somewhere between like 3.5 on 4ish. I definitely like the writing. I thought it was very fast paced. I like the protagonist. I like Lenora's character. And actually I liked a lot of characters that were like there in the book. In contrary to what some booktubers have said that it was very difficult for them to like catch up with a lot of characters who were being introduced. I did not find it confusing. I thought it was, I was fine with it. I've read books that has way more characters. Yeah, so those were like kind of the pros. It was fast paced, the writing was good, the characters were good, and you will fly through it. Once you're done with like the 100-page mark, you'll fly through the book. I think the con is just a crazy, doesn't make sense like revelation at the end and just everything being so conveniently tied up. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna settle for 3.75 this time. I am making my way through all the books by Riley Sager so that I can like do a ranking video. I am excited for that. I will be like reading I think Home Before Dark and House Across the Lake next. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be making a vlog on that. If I do, of course, you'll see it on YouTube. So that was my vlog for The Only One Left. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I have more videos planned for you guys. So don't forget to subscribe and press the bell notification so that you get notified every time I make a video. If you like this, give it a thumbs up and comment below what you think of this vlog. What other books do you want me to like vlog? I hope to see you soon. Bye.